Jervis against Jacob Wiley. The fans are ready. Strap yourself in at home as well. Here we go. Okay. Swinging around the perimeter. Jervis in a mismatch here. Good luck, Anthony. Drimmick with a left hand. Perth in front.
Need to gather step. He's above the rim. It's impressive.
Quick release from Cotton, and that's all the bottom of the net as well. Once again. So Perth by 1, 2.5 minutes played. Jervis from close range rattles around the rim like a lotto ball and falls. White for Kate, wrestling with Wiley down low. Muscles his way in closer. Wiley got him in the air, steps beyond him and adds the 2. Nice work from Nick Kay.
Because you can tell Wiley, as we see a little easy one for White on that back cut.
Grant with it, guarded by Deng, says move away, I need some space to operate in here. Deng can't handle this, and he shows us he can't.
Advantage over Deng, and he's got so much better at this move, being able to go to his left and right.
The team when he was Rookie of the Year earlier, but it can produce.
Drives it, draws the D, perfect bounce pass.
Why not? Here's Cotton. Picks up the dribble, feeds Steindl, got a good look at it, and knocks down the triple as well. Flagstaff, they left him alone. He helps himself to the 3 after missing his opening 2 shots.
He's just a very coachable, hard-working guy, great locker room guy with a whole lot of talent.
Steindl knocks down another 3. He's starting to warm to the occasion.
Really good pickups.
Shot clock to 4. Norton needs to get busy. Rushes to the hoop. Can't complete it. But his partner in crime. What a tandem they are. And Nick Kay puts a lid on 2 more. 6 points, 4 rebounds. 5 rebounds, in fact.
Well, that'll get Norton's confidence up.
Perth by 3. And Norton gets a good look, and he doubles the advantage. It's a game-high 6-point lead for the Wildcats. Favours, they'll reset. Shot clock rolls to single numbers here. Offensive fouls called on McVeigh as he knocks down Damien Martin.
Huge talent. A little bit out of control for what he does.
Down low, Kate. Fancy his chances here against McVeigh. Muscles in from another close range and adds another 2. Margin out to 6. History, 24-2 they went, losing on the buzzer twice. White, yes, he's finally found his range and comes up with the goods. Invitation just cranked one up pretty quickly, but unsuccessfully. White casually helps himself, growing in confidence. Hammer. He's doing it with a second unit as well, largely. Martin in now for Jervis, who's back into the game. Oh, deflected the pass, but he was good enough with his hands there to Tommy Jervis to control that and hit the target. 2.5 minutes left here until halftime. Cotton took some impact there. And White from outside drills another triple. 10 in the game now for him.
Spot realising there was a switch, and this is the drive we were talking about. Cotton drew all the help and then gave his teammate a wide open one.
First half, Wildcats enjoy a 9-point edge at the moment. Restricting Adelaide to mid-30s at the moment. Vane jumps up and throws it down.
Deep board.
2, 3.
That's just a good cut. Simple as that. Why are you overplaying him, though?
Stop, man. Stop.
Honestly.
Damien Martin, that'll give him some confidence. He was only 1 from 5 in the whole first half.
Tarico White off the windows. He's starting to charge. Tarico White, slow to warm up, but he is motoring now. Adelaide had 12 of their 18 in the second turn, and Moore was patient there, but he wasn't patient enough. Good to your game.
Playing with a little bit of poise. This is the one that looked to me like it went off the board, and it did. How did we miss that one?
Now moving, picks up the dribble. Shot clock rolls to 6. Cotton elevates, so they've got to do a better job than that on Bryce Cotton. Take a look again. Moore just not getting a hand up quickly enough.
Way on the offensive end, but you're right, Ramon Moore. That was a poor defensive effort against one of the league's best scorers and the current MVP.
White, yes, another 2. Guarded by Martin, who reaches in and stole it from him and then took one across the face for his corner as well. Catered along those lines as well. Here's Cotton firing. Can't connect. How about Nick Kay's offensive rebound adds another 2.
Cure that board.
Shot clock to 10. Cotton given latitude again, and he makes them pay again.
He's on his ground, nothing there.
Cotton hands over, White defers. Here's Martin's floater, baseline, count the two, and then a push after the event.
Left hand, and then they've called the foul. You have a look at releases, then he gets the push afterwards, and no real penalty because they're not in the bonus.
Michael Aylen, the 9-time referee of the year. Adelaide over the limit, can't afford to foul here. Tariko White makes it look easy, adding another two. 16 for him at 70%. Dances his way up the floor, saw the baseline, now doing his Harlem Globetrotter impersonation. Feeds Nick Kay. Batman and Robin at it again.
For the three, the old-fashioned way.
24 points to 8 to close out this quarter. Kay, oh, did that extremely well. Gets the ducket. Right on the buzzer. Nick Kay goes coast to coast, showing excellent ball handling for a big man against a nervous-looking Jervis, playing with 3 fouls. Goes to an excellent D from Tom Jervis, kept him at bay. Got 1 field goal. Cotton might change that. Penetrates high off the glass. Bryce Cotton adds the 2. He's into double figures for Perth to turn it on.
Well, how good was this curl cut? You saw Wiley come out to be able to stop the shot.
To the live, wants support, Martin for Tommy Jervis. Spinning baseline against Wiley and comes up with a finish. He's got an even dozen.
Touch you were talking about, just rims out.
Greg Hire, he pulls the trigger and drops the 3.
Simple game.
Cotton on cue, fires, was fouled by Brendan Tees as well. Chance at a 3-point play. And now Cotton's starting to work and knocking down another 2. 15 in the game for Cotton. Inside 3 to play. Perth by 4. They've scored the last 8 points here, and now they've scored 11 unanswered points, and it's shaking a 7-point lead and threatening to blow Adelaide out of the water. They don't want it ball in his hands, Adelaide. Kay spinning back towards, throws down the dunk and slaps the backboard in celebration. Praises, and he produces this for us.
And that's De Leon in a nutshell. Goes for a steal that probably wasn't even there and gives up a dunk at one end.
In the NBL. Jervis again against Ogilvy, and Cotton and Martin.
When posting up like they did in that first play, watch for that to continue.
Another pass inside, rattles around for Cotton. Jet working hard, somehow comes back into the hands of Bryce, and he'll drop it in with a little jump shots. Melbourne United in that classic. Blanchfield hit 26 points. The pass is a dangerous one from Ogilvy to Damien Martin. Screen set for him, and he'll like the big man in Jervis underneath. Good history between the two of them.
As soon as the ball went in there, and there's that beautiful pass by Damien Martin to the Tom Jervis.
And Martin, and I think they're lucky to get it back, though.
God, I'm shocked. Sean Reid said he didn't think it was the right call.
Good pass inside again. Jervis dominant to start this game. Big dunk.
They didn't put my bachelor photo up.
He did look like you. One of the bachelors certainly looked like he was. Tariko White says, I can shoot to the locals. And a quick outlet to White. Puts it on the floor from the foul line. Good start from him. Kay. White sees an opening and a pass, another pass as well. There's a good one from Norton to Brandt, and that was an easy 2. It didn't go. So 4 points still that margin. Here's White a lot more aggressive this time round. Is Tariko White in his second game of the NBL. Go.
Well, I like this move by Bevo as well, getting a lot of those starters out early and try and save them for the fourth quarter, because they're going to need that after playing so many minutes.
7 points to Tariko White. Here's Norton underneath the hoop. Kay, keen to shoot and keen to drop one in. They're on a roll now. The post now with Brandt. A lot more ball movement this time around from Perth, or this season, as Brandt somehow, the big long legs, got around his defender and slid it in off the glass.
And just the experience he has, not only on the offensive side, but the defensive side as well.
What's the stance between threes and
There's the work of Angus Brandt. Stolen by Damien Martin. You can see it.
We've never seen
Big
that
screen
before.
set by
Lucky?
Brandt. Massive passes of play here. Big screen set by Angus Brandt. Great steal. Up the court, in the corner now, Greg Hire. Good pass. Brandt with the two. Set the massive screen and finish with the buckets. So once again, they go to the post. Brandt working against Conklin. Just slid around. Conklin just stopped moving his feet. Up and down the court we go here. Second quarter, Steindl, smooth stroke. Very smooth indeed.
He's playing pretty well so far. He's got a little chip on his shoulder, and I want to try and drive that to the ball.
Tarico White. But it's still a 10-point lead for the Perth Wildcats. Norton faked the pass, went with the floater with the two.
Came in and allows the starters to rest, and then they can come in and give a punch.
As Norton's in the corner, dropping a long range three-pointer. Hit nearly stolen by Jet. Cotton from outside, lots of time and space. Misses Kay, got the rebound, putting it back in.
Have turned the ball over here. This is now hurting them.
Tarico's called it. And didn't finish it exactly the way we wanted, but we'll take it for a two.
Stretch right here for him.
Cotton steps out behind the line. He was fouled as well.
See where Homicide has the Wildcats this year. Have you heard, Lucky?
I don't think Homicide thinks the Wildcats are in the competition, to be honest. There's a 2 points. Cotton, lively. Oh, there's another terrific pass. White's shot, firm. Brandt took the rebound. Little alley-oop. Maybe can turn it around to get him some long bombs. Here's Tarico White, starting off with a 3.
Well, I hope he can, because we've seen what he is able to do in New Zealand.
Martin again to Cotton. He'll shoot. No worries about that. Here's Cotton to White. Put it on the floor. Up against the youngster and sliding it off the glass. Take on Cairns away. Here's Cotton. Found his way through the key. Slid one in off the glass for 2. Norton cuts through the key. Wants to shoot somehow. Took about 5 or 6 steps and got the 2 assists.
And he's still upset because he had 4 turnovers and 2 of them weren't his.
Reece Bay was probably the best team in the competition. Aside from that, you weren't the best team in the comp.
I would agree with that, Lucky. I mean, we took a lot of pride. 3 steals, 0 shots taken. That's a Damian Martin line for you.
In the corner, another 3, getting real ugly.
So, he needs to get a little bit more game action, and I think Trevor responded with that.
Steindl with the long bomb. And Hires off to the races again. Steindl puts it on the floor this time with a 2. Drew the foul. And we'll go to the line.
Gotta like the aggressiveness to Steindl. Everyone knows him as a 3-point shooter. He goes up against one of the toughest guys in the league, Brian Conklin, and says, I'm still gonna score over you.
8 points for Steindl in this game. Here's Wagstaff to Hire. Needs to shoot it, 1 on the shot clock. Oh, dear me. Here's Norton. Had a good game, 12 points. With another dime as Kay finishes a great play. The 2 good buddies combined.
Body language bad, defensively not really giving him much. There's a lot of questions there.
Here's Nick Kay from outside. He can do it inside and out.
Ron, you shook your head early when Rob said that you didn't get any exit rows. What's that like coming off a game?
I mean, you tell me, you wouldn't know because you're not 6'8", but it's tragic. And, you got Dave 7 foot and AJ 7 foot. We're a professional club and we're riding in no exit rows. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know because you're not our height, but it's awful. I got pretty broad shoulders too, so I'm fighting with somebody for a, little piece so I can put my elbow on top of the armrest. Like, it's ridiculous. So I don't know what you want me to tell you because you wouldn't understand.
Just a side issue from the Hawks guys before saying they didn't get exit rows on the way here from Illawarra. Did you guys get exit rows on the way home from Adelaide?
I think we got a couple, but not. There were Adelaide women's who were flying too. I think half the plane went to Adelaide women, half the plane went to.
on their feet, and we're into the action. Who have got the touch better at the start of the game. White penetrating straight away and slams it down.
And be better in this second round later in the game.
Damian Martin, he'll get him started here, that's for sure, in this season. So a different approach, but one that was quickly picked off. And Cotton just rolls that home. Again, Damian Martin.
And his entire career, get that steal, lead the fast break. And Bryce Cotton finishes strongly at the rim. Currently, he's not their leading scorer. If they get Tarico White to really dominate and provide that, what you just did, it's going to make this Wildcat team tough to beat.
Hodgson again the focus, trying to scrap his way through. The intensity, though, is there from the Wildcats. Martin and now Cotton.
Terrific move. Over Hodgson's long stretch arms, Bryce Cotton.
Here's Bryce Cotton.
That was a tough basket over a legitimate 7-footer who stretched out to try to go get it. Bryce Cotton can get to the basket and finish with the best of them.
On how the defense is going to play him.
Kay finishes his work well. This is a strong start for the Perth Wildcats. He gets on the board. It's a 6-point ball game.
It's here at RAC Arena and showing up with a big three to keep this Brisbane team within touch.
I mean, that's a good find by Norton.
Cotton steps back and puts it straight down for 2 only.
I mean, Bryce Cotton just comes off that screen at lightning pace. There was nothing Tarangi could have done.
And here he is again. Oh, no wonder they love him here. What a player. Just hurts you in so many different ways. Oh, what a player. Just teasing them, Bryce Cotton. But let's get to Paddy Sweeney and find out what Trevor Gleeson had to say as Wagstaff helps himself to 3. Quick release. He's another who hasn't been able to find his best form at a new club. Opened up for hire, shares it with Angus Brandt. And on the reverse, he connects for another 2.
The Brisbane was going pretty good, and I thought the energy of Mika Vakona was the difference, and we didn't see him. He got a little injury.
If you do not rebound the ball.
Another near miss for Damian Martin. And a 3-point play likely now for Perth.
Make those shots when they get the opportunity.
Egwu continues to struggle offensively. White again with a little dish. And Jervis can't thank him enough.
Offensively, the Bullets aren't scoring in the half-court set, which means you really got to...
Bryce Cotton again. And it's a disaster for the Bullets.
I mean, it's just too easy. However you want it, Bryce Cotton is going to give it to you. Whatever you want, he's going to deliver and give it to you.
Nice from Jervis.
This zone, trying to slow down this offense and see if they can get someone else than Bryce Cotton.
Can they slow down Bryce Cotton, though?
But he won't take the non-effort.
So margin sits at 14 now. And Damian Martin can do it from either corner.
And that's when you know you're really in trouble.
Kadee. Oh. And now Bryce Cotton. Down she goes. And up go the fans here in Perth. Bryce Cotton turning it on again today. For the number 11. That was a bit of a nothing play, wasn't it, from Brisbane?
And the first Bryce Cotton dunk of the season. We needed something to get this crowd into it, and Bryce Cotton is delivering.
Kay was close enough, and he knew it. Margin back at 16, and
Yo, he just dragged Tarangi. Dragged him. Get over here.
Cotton again goes to work, and again, it was such an easy path to the basket.
They should have made a point to get him more touches early.
Mitch Norton. Shot clock down to 5. Higher. Higher and higher for the Perth fans. So 5 minutes and change. And they really can't afford to give up any baskets right now. So you got left to show us. Oh, just didn't matter in the end, but electrifying play again from Bryce Cotton. And another one for the road for Damian Martin. We got one more from Bryce. Oh, we have it in a different way.
Regarding Brisbane after tip-off, which is upon us now. The lights are on. Round 3 is go in NBL 19. The Wildcats trying to go 4-0 years ago, and he's only just returned. It was a strong return in New Zealand for him as Angus Brandt cuts baseline. It's Nick Kay, in fact, that's in that double-double form of Saturday as White makes that one look easy. Brisbane need a much better start than they showed us last Saturday, where they trailed heavily after the first quarter, and Brandt forces the foul on Matty Hodgson. Nick Kay, Mitch Norton, Angus Brandt, Jesse Wagstaff, they're loaded with current boomers. As Cotton goes off the glass with one to come, Bryce Cotton.
You throw in Tarico and Cotton. I mean, it's quite a squad you've got there.
Comes out to Glidden, the lob to Hodgson for the jam.
That's just too easy. You've got to get all over that pass. How could you hit a great shot?
Perth have made 5 of their 7 shots so far, make it 6 of 8. A slick shooting start this season. Will he catch fire tonight, Jace Kadee? No transition defence from the Bullets.
In his team, he's certainly shown up.
Now Kay fakes on Mika Vicona, second time around off the glass. Now Norton, spectacular. He was horizontal to the deck, got the shot away.
The last 3 or 4 times down the court for Perth, even though they've made the buckets, they've been made to work on. They're getting great rotations, hands on the ball.
Get it out!
Wagstaff watches it fall through after the foul calls.
Staff to get the call as we see an easy layup for the Perth Wildcats.
Like at 34, mate, I wasn't that strong and quick and agile as he is. And there's just so many...
Good to see that fantastic opening quarter. Kay spinning into Ruben Tarangi. Back of the rim and through.
He had a crack, and if some more people would follow suit, they'd be better placed than they are right now.
Angus Brandt retrieves the rebound, shoots, scores, and here's the whistle.
97 Sandgate Road.
There you go.
Righto, back to the game we go.
Angus Brandt gives us reason to do so. League MVP, Grand Final MVP, Bryce Cotton.
And we say that, but he's still the leading scorer for the Wildcats. And he's just cruising. He isn't trading, dishing off, making it easy for one of his teammates.
Now Kay finds Brandt.
Nick Kay is taking over this game.
Outside for their little general. Damian Martin on to Tarico White, who shoots over Gibson successfully. Tarico White. Hinton was part of the US gold medal performance in 09 at the Under-19 World Championships with Gordon Hayward, Clay Thompson in that side. Just over 2 minutes left before the half. Can both teams find the half century at the big break? Tarico White says, we'll get there first. Final half minute of the opening half. We start the second half. Brisbane out by 5. Tariko White, the star of the first half, shines bright to start the second. Brisbane, Tariko White, the trigger early in that shot clock. Kay gets it back again. And now Angus Brandt, third time around for the Cats. But Martin misses, and Nick Kay gives them a second chance. This time the runner from Martin. Just when Brisbane needed it. Angus Brandt, tough bucket. The fadeaway falls. Illawarra have had their way with Brisbane since Bullets returned to the league. Can they keep that run going? And there's a much-needed Perth bucket.
Have to dribble with that left hand.
Wagstar finds an opening. Taking a seat now, but he's the most experienced current player. 424 games. Mitch Norton scores.
7th and sometimes 8th man.
Look at Bryce Cotton showing all his athleticism.
Killer and a fourth quarter specialist.
And here's a chance for him to shine. Tariko White with a little look for Cotton and says, can't see ya, so let me do it. Tariko White.
An aggressive switch, chase over, a touch switch, so you keep that edge on defense.
Norton, a beautiful bucket on the move.
Because our sheet each week says Cam Glidden is the captain, and, but no, Cammy's put the skipper claims to bed. It is Adam Gibson, apparently.
Wave of thrillers to start it. Sensational NBL 19 continues. Reece Vague, 7 of 9 from the field. Reece Vague. A minute to play. Cotton gets back from his knees and goes to the hole and comes down. The team they have beaten and what it means to them. Mitch Norton, what a beautiful dummy. And now they get it back. Norton to Vague. He pulls the trigger on a three. Hang on.
Welcome back to RAC Arena in Perth. A special day as the Perth Wildcats take on Melbourne United. Today is for Breast Cancer Care W8, and so the Red Army is turning pink. You're going to see thousands of fans wearing pink.
He's a hell of a replacement in that line.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see if it gets Casper Ware with the ball a little bit more.
Gets sorted. Brandt, as we mentioned, back in the starting 5 and straight into the action.
No. Melbourne needs someone to step up and have a big game. Casper knows it. Someone's going to have 25 plus for them to get to win. And Casper is delivering early. Fountain of youth. He's playing better now than he had 2-3 years. He had a few injuries there, but I think moving him to that 4 spot has really been beneficial to him. He's a tough cover.
Fresh from a pretty solid performance Thursday night. Jervis elbows and works his way through. He was pledging nicely.
See where they think they have an advantage in this game is that is on the 3-point line, and they're trying to make their mark.
And Bryce Cotton shows them how to do it.
More importantly, that was a great screen that caught Casper Ware sleeping and got Bryce open in that corner.
By Melbourne United in this first quarter.
40% success rate, but it's coming back the other way.
I can be happy with that.
So Costello is courtside for us today as we watch Tariko pick up 2 early in the second. Can't convert the second, so it's a 4-point ball game. Wagstaff just got ahead of the game and it eventually drops down. They come up empty that time. Cotton takes on a big load, shoots the 3-ball and shoots it sweetly. How to replicate that form in the NBL. Brandt goes low to Steindl, rises and takes the 2. Cotton to counter from the corner, takes it back to Brandt. Becomes hard and firm. Frustration from the big American. First set up again, shot clock down to single figures. Tariko, the jump, the shoot. And down it goes, and suddenly it's a 1-point ball game. DJ misses, McCarron likewise. Great determination from both players. Crowd love the effort. Look at the teammates pick up Clint Steindl for that.
DJ Kennedy, normally, that's a shot a guy like his caliber would take, and he kicks it to another open man.
Move the ball with speed. Jervis back out for Martin. He was in great touch last week, Damien Martin. Cotton for Martin. The final piece on the play, the extra pass for Nick Kay. Perfection from outside. Stay with us to the very end of this one. It's promising to go all the way. Tarico White gets in on the act.
It's McCarron there. He didn't get the rebound, but he just tipped it enough to get it there. Those are the extra possessions you need to beat this Wildcat in RC Arena.
And Cotton couldn't get it over Pledger the first time. That time he does. Brad, big, strong, and successful Angus Brad. And time and space to set up the play. And Kay can't finish it off, but Brad can. And it's back to one. Cotton, an unexpected rebound as it fell his way. And again, it's Angus Brad. Hooks that in for another two, and Perth are back in front.
Out of position to get that rebound. Hence the offensive big getting the rebound.
Tarico White found a way. Make the three go down. Heavy work from Jervis. Fine Cotton. Get it back another time. Cotton takes on Ware. Floats it up and down it goes.
Bryce Cotton.
Two fantastic players and elite scorers just going at it.
He knows there's no Ty Wesley, so he has to fill that void.
Oh, Cotton. And Hooley can't believe it. But the crowd can.
And Bryce Cotton has woken up.
Oh, Barlow lost his footing at a crucial moment. Pass flung down for Cotton versus Golding. Cotton. McCarron. Quick fire shot. Doesn't go. Tarico White prepared to push it down the court. He takes the two of the extra.
And won't be happy with that. Because we all know if you're going to foul somebody, you got to wrap them up. That's a great finish by Tarico White in transition.
Doesn't happen for him, all for Brad. Third time lucky for Martin. Goes back out to White, and that is success.
And we have a tied ball game.
And it's 74.
I think he heard us, Otto.
He did.
He knew he needed to step up, and here he goes.
Tarico!
Tarico White says it's my time now.
I think this is the game of the round, fellas. What you guys think?
Oh, there's no doubt about that at the moment. Wildcats in pink. Melbourne United come to play.
It's just setting it up for the last 5 minutes. Tarico White stepping his game up.
White in the middle of a hot spell.
Out of that timeout, they wanted a three for Cotton, but Damo wasn't able to get to that baseline. But Tarico White says, it doesn't matter, just get the ball in my hands.
Kay just stands up. Can't take the three. Oh, it's snatched back by Damien Martin. Who else? Crucial points last Sunday, not this time. Instead, it's Tarico. Cotton rolls it in for two. Crowd find their voice. Perth in front. A minute 10 remaining.
Bryce Cotton, that's a tough play, and Bryce Cotton will do the rest. That is a tough finish as well.
That is a great finish in traffic with two defenders trailing him.
To 12 seconds, and it's down to Bryce Cotton. Crowd on their feet. Cotton versus Ware. He charges all the way, floats it up, it doesn't go down, and we are headed for overtime unless we are going to overtime. 84 apiece. What a game, what a finish. As they had for much of this game. Cotton penetrating hard and has the touch.
Great defense right there by Casper Ware to deny Bryce Cotton the ball.
Pure from Tarico. Perth take the lead. Norton trying to deny Casper Ware through Barlow's hands. Back to Casper. 3 seconds on the clock. No call. Oh, it's offensive. Mitch Norton, the hero, all of a sudden, to the masses in Perth.
And that is great defense by Mitch Norton, sliding his feet. Casper Ware puts his head right in front of that Perth Wildcats jersey. Great call. It's the correct call, right?
Now it's Casper's turn. Casper
The charge is called again. And we are going to a second overtime. And he did it again, Mitch Norton. Stood underneath Casper, took the contact.
Two big defensive plays by Mitch Norton in the final 30 seconds of this game, and it's a tough one. You just feel like, you know, he did a good job scooting over there. Is Casper Ware going to the side? He definitely hit him. Overtime, we had a 4-overtime game. The NBL at its best.
And a stumble from Ware, and who else but Damian Martin? Nick Kay goes, no, he doesn't go upstairs, just make sure of it.
David Barlow has now reinvented himself. He is now Big Shot Barlow.
That is another sweet turnaround mid-range J by Tarico White.
But down by one, but with possession. What is going to happen in the death stretch here? Cotton, that time gets it. Floats it up. Will they work it in again to Boone?
Great defense by Norton. Just a 9 Casper.
Oh,
in Bryce.
The lightning hands. Cotton! Gets it down. Has that given Perth top spot? He calls on the crowd. The verdict might be in Perth. The Wildcats lead by 5.
Mitch McCarron's pocket.
What a steal.
Goes up and flushes it with 2.
We talk about big-time players making big-time plays when his team needs them. And they've got Mitch Norton. That got Damian Martin as the defenders. Bryce Cotton says, I'm a good defender as well.
They made plays down the stretch.
She's over now. It's taken 2 overtimes. But the Perth Wildcats have held off Melbourne United somehow. A classic on a Saturday afternoon in Perth. The Wildcats are top of the table still. The only team in the NBL unbeaten at home.
Points against Adelaide last week. What today for Corey Webster? We are set. The modern-day rivalry continues. Your Saturday of NBL starting in Perth. Bound for Cairns a little later. A comical start, but it will be high quality, make no mistake about that, especially if this man finds his rhythm. Bryce Cotton.
Going to have to step out, which will open the floor up more for New Zealand.
You're right, we haven't seen that from Sean Long yet. Let's see if he can do that on a consistent basis. One guy who has knocked down shots on a consistent basis is Tarico White.
Averaging 10 points per game, 7 rebounds, career best figures. Bryce Cotton hasn't missed yet and doesn't look like missing. MVP, a grand final MVP, a league MVP. Year 1 of a 3-year deal here. Bryce Cotton again. Will he see out the 3 years short? And the way he has started today, oh boy.
I mean, look at that move. Cross behind the legs. Hezzy.
Put me in the mood for this one.
That matchup's worth the price of admission right there. And so is this guy, Bryce Cotton, 4 for 4.
Form into this contest. Perth beat Melbourne in double OT last Saturday. The Breakers downing Adelaide. And Tarico White.
For the game, right there. 5 minutes in.
Nick Kay showing his ability from range.
You know, and one of the guys that I think Breakers are missing this year, especially from a rebounding point, is Mika Vakona. You know, they're one of the worst rebounding teams in the league. As we see Steindl getting his opportunity, performance where he scores 27 points. We haven't really seen him find that form consistency. Can he bring it here today?
Appealing for some love from the whistleblowers and getting none. Tarico White back at Moore. And Tarico off the glass spectacularly. It's Tom Abercrombie, 4 rebounds. It's tight, as you'd expect, between these arch rivals at 27 or more in the NBL as he goes hard at Tom Jervis. Really significant contacts. Baker, the 31-year-olds, who in their wins has come up with double figures, in their losses kept to single digits. Angus Grant for Perth.
That's about 5 dunks in this half. Gleason will not be happy with that.
Here in RAC Arena, knocked down a big shot.
He's now 1 of 12 threes for the season. Shea even.
One by Angus Grant and still made the shot.
Steindl, the nice fake to beat Patrick Richard, and Clint Steindl showing his scoring poise again. And after delivering a total of 9 points in the previous 3 games. So a breakout against Adelaide, and he might be stunted here.
The issue that the doctors were trying to examine was whether there'd been any sort of piercing of the skin. They believe that there's certainly been a break.
You see Bryce Cotton coming over that screen, and you've got to show high. We saw that the last few weeks. You cannot give any space.
Here he is again, looking to have the last say in the first half, and it is some sort of say. A battery, shall we say. We'll get back to Seb as Nick Kay spins on Wesley, and Grant slams the one-handed finish through. So his option has been the 3-ball. Kay, nice poise. Fake to go one way, spins back the other.
On that play.
Beautiful from Mitch Norton. His first field goal of the game is spectacular. What about the foul? I was knocked. I wanted 3 freebies.
And Mitch Norton just asked for a sub as well. He's working hard to try and deny.
Oh Bryce Cotton! A potential 4-point play. He banks 3 and is set to make another deposit.
We talk every week. The defense just doesn't read it. He always gets that and one, and he's able to bank that one in.
Every game we've covered at home this year in Perth, Bryce Cotton has hit an and 1-3. The best power forward in this league.
Cotton goes over the top of the hole, and there are the first points in the NBL for Sunday Ditch. 14 in 2 games.
Well, good job by Sunday Ditch. Playing the point guard spot, but finds himself under the hoop, goes for that, gets the and one, step up to the free throw line. Foul's called on the Wildcats so far.
Clint Steindl. It bounces out, it bounces in. Shows some defensive frailties from Perth. Reece Baig left alone. We know he can stick the run bomb. Of this 3rd quarter, they've led at each break by 1 and by 2 at halftime. Here's Cotton!
To prepare them for employment. Tell us about that, and I understand it also got you a meeting with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
Out by more than 3. Reece Baig leaves his shot short. Weeks couldn't get the rebound. Find a way to make it count. The bounce pass for Steindl. Now Wagstaff blowing past Ty Wesley. You might look up the floor and see Cotton positioning himself to return.
Quiet, only 6 points. They needed someone else to give a scoring punch in Steindl. We saw that in Townsville, and now he's making his mark here at the Wildcats.
They slow it down. Back out by 5 again, Perth. Steindl sets his feet. Clint Steindl! A perfect 5 from 5 from outside. He's up to 17 for the game. The assassin.
And that is a tough shot over Abercrombie. Down 8. He's had it going in this second half. As we see Reece Baig just being a monster down there.
Into 4. A step back from Baig. He chases, gets his own. Second time around for Reece Baig.
It's a great find. First of all, Baig, though he missed the shot, he follows it up. Gets a nice, easy 2.
Really important role. 5 points, 4 rebounds. They're on a roll now, the Wildcats. Kay draws the foul, makes the score, will go to the line. They're headed towards another home win, the Wildcats. What impact can he have? Cotton finds Mitch Norton. Norton given too much time.
We're really familiar with Cam. He's quality player, and he's in a bit of a purple patch right now, so it'll be a good test for our defence.
You tried to recruit him over the off-season, didn't you? So how close were you to getting him?
Probably that's a question for him, but yeah, he's a WA boy. We tried to get him back, but he thought best to go somewhere else, but we're happy with the squad we got.
The biggest talking point, though, will be the haircuts of Tarico and Bryce. Have you got a comment on them?
I did mention that yesterday at the film session, that they've had a bit of a change-up, especially Tarico came out with dreadlocks at the start of the year, and he's had a couple of different looks already. So I was just thinking they look very, very sharp and quick out there, so I hope that translates to the game.
So you like the haircuts?
Yeah, it's not suited for me, but it certainly suits them.
When I get shot down by him at a press conference, I know to walk away.
Stand behind the camera, protect yourself. We're underway here. Going the other, and then Bairstow over the top, hauls in the board. Stolen though by Greg Hike, and he scored the two as well. He does, Greggy.
And right on cue, Greg Hire with the 1%ers gets the steal, the and one.
Hard to teach.
There's Cotton to Kate from outside, decides to step around and go for the right-handed jam.
No Tarico White, no Damian Martin. It doesn't matter to this Perth Wildcat team.
7-zip the score, and here is again Kate getting upstairs. We'll look forward to seeing some big points for him tonight. Here's Cotton stepping back, shooting from three. That was straight in, off the hands, swished in. Pass to High, he'll go to Kay. And Kay will turn around and just easy little jumper, swishes away as well. Here's Brant to Norton. Bounce pass to Brant, rattled around and drops.
Scout where they could really pressure these Brisbane guards.
So Norton wants to take on Patterson, and he lays it in off the glass.
Thinking that he started this game just how he finished the last one, a foul, a couple missed shots. He'd be hoping it starts changing.
Staff backs himself in with the right hand. It was a little short. Picking up the crumbs, Cotton. Minute to go. Cotton finds his way through the key. And a little floater's very nice from Bryce.
Wanted to only 4 points in the last little stretch. Credit to their fight back.
Steindl hits the three. Gets him underway in this game. Red wine all over the top. Here's Steindl round the corner. He goes and scores it in off the glass. Goes up strong. Misses. Cotton one-on-one with Kadee. Puts it off the floor, off the glass, and in for two. An incredible player.
To be a beast out on the boards.
Higher against Kadee. Looks to pass, then loses control. Has to shoot. Off balance. Still gets it in. Greg Hire for two. The Cats, they could have stretched this margin out. Then a steal from Cotton. What's he got in store? Takes on the big man with the lay-in. The right-hander on the left sides against the biggest man on the courts. Here's the tap away from Kate. Spin by Cotton. And watch him go to work. Handy stuff. Time tonight. The pass to Kay. Little pump fake. Oh, good move from Kay. Very agile from the big man. For Tarangi. Here it is again, the move from Kay.
Why not step up right now in Perth?
There's a career high here in Perth when he played for Melbourne United as Kay shoots away and scores the two.
He's loving life in Brisbane.
Here's Cotton. Holds after him from the foul line. He scores the two. In a little trouble. Norton will race towards the basket. His takeoff speed is incredible. Go, and Steindl gathers it again to Cotton. Wades his way through and scores the two. Last year, he got him to the semi-finals, but that was it. This man needs to step up now. The pressure, good from Patterson, but the follow-up better from Vade for two.
Bulls team.
11 points, double figures. There's another two for the Cats. Can game clock. Holt again. That missed completely. Cotton's on the break. Steindl didn't see him. Now Vade tries to hit him in the corner. Bryce Cotton.
I thinking then? You leave Bryce open on 3, but you go with Vague?
2-point lead at three-quarter time. Here's Norton up against Fakona. Once again, speed. Beats the Bullets, and he scores a 2. He's higher. Not a lot of time remaining. We'll go to Norton, who once again takes it inside the key for a 2 off the glass. Covered nicely by Patterson. Here's Wagstaff. Did he get a run in this third quarter? I don't think he did. And they'll go to higher in the post. Dishes it back out. Norton. He decides to shoot from long range.
7 points already this fourth quarter. Now he's probably going to go to the line. It's exactly what you want with Cottonoff.
Takes the board. Gleason wants him to go. Bryce will go. Kadee, can he stop him? No, he can't.
These teams are coming in here knowing they got to stop one guy, and Bryce Cotton is still able to score at will. Just feel like the Wildcats were starting to make a little run with this small ball lineup, just keeping Brisbane in touch.
Here's Cotton again. Another 2.
Quarter in trouble. Well done.
Cotton, the pass, good. Steindl sets his feet. Nails the 3. Holt has him. Plenty of screens for Cotton, and he's got 34. Season high. It's Cotton against Bairstow. Sees Wagstaff. Fake for 3. Bang! Jesse's been missing all night. But with 38 seconds to play, the veteran drops the bomb. It's the moments when stars come to play. He's the biggest of them all. Step back, 4-3. Incredible! Bryce Cotton is paid $600,000 and he's worth every single cent.
And whenever there's 3 seconds left on the clock, you can take whatever shot you want and coach won't get mad. But I wish I would have made those 2 free throws earlier so that wouldn't have had to happen.
3-4 for the season, the home team. For the second time in NBL 19, it's Illawarra against Perth. Living well is the best revenge. Well, playing well might be the best revenge for the Illawarra Hawks as Nick Kay scores first on his former team.
Number for the first possession.
Kay again, the chance to post the first 4 points of the game, and he stuffs 2 more. Turns it over back for Jervis, who's fighting, and then it's goaltend, forced out of the ring by Conrad. Determination, it looked like they were playing for their season, and as a result, they beat Melbourne. They're yet to replicate that, and as a result, they trail 8-3. Low scoring so far, but this man is a proven point scorer. He scores the 2. He'll go for the 1 extra as well.
You have to be in help positions to be able to move your feet, particularly when you got someone like AJ Ogilvy that switched out on him.
Cedric Jackson goes to the rim, drops 2 and keeps it at 4. Cotton in the corner.
With AJ, so 100% agree.
Clint Steindl, the sniper, hits the target first attempt. Cedric Jackson behind the back the other way. All that let him down was the finish. He knows he blew it there. Steindl again. 3 more. Bang, bang goes Clint. Friday, and 6 points early in this one. So he's broken those shackles. And as Ditch finds Wagstaff, who finds the net. Waiting to hear definitively about Tariko White and Angus Brandt. Steindl again. 3 straight threes.
On the open man, as we see Steindl off another down pick.
It's 4 from 4, Hammer. Steindl fakes and finds Vague, who is blocked baseline by Anderson. Ditch finds the friendly roll. 6 back in October 2009. Oh, what a stat from Mark Slocum. And Steindl just can't miss.
Oh my, that is a tough shot to make. And then
Have a look, great movement off the ball. Really good up fake. Bang, right from the corner.
The Hawks in a little drought right here. And look at that from Wagstaff. Here's that injury again. Watch the elbow of AJ Ogilvy. Just down hard into the cheek of Hire. No wonder he was left dazed, cut and bloodied after that.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
Cotton stepping away from Conklin, and now Nick Kay is there for the putback.
Conklin, he was open. He was upset he didn't get it as well as Mitch Norton. Beautiful drive and lays it up with the left as well. Wow, from Mitch Norton.
Norton ducking and weaving. He finds Jervis and Big Tom close up, gets it done.
And then they just pass the ball wherever they want and penetration allowed. Just not enough. This is not going to keep you in the ball game.
A couple of exchanges, some individual clashes that stood out. Sitting courtside as a fan, it was something to behold as Kay spins. Beautiful bucket. That's tough, but skillful.
An open shot there is that Kevin White was taking the ball out of Bryce Cotton's hands, and you see Cotton just with a sweet touch off the bank on a Sunday.
Stuck on their half-time tally, Illawarra, 42 points. Kay goes back at them. Cotton, a nice change of hand, and look at that drive. Jesse Wagstaff left alone, but he can't finish, and Bryce Cotton gets it back.
Low percentage three-point shooter sprays it up.
Anderson tries to get to Wagstaff, but can't, and Jesse points to the bench. Shot clock at 10, and Norton works his way really close and makes sure of it. And that's a poor, soft, weak. Here's Cotton just outside. Oh, that's big. It's big again. No wonder there's a skip in his step.
But if you give him time, he's either going to back you down or find the open player.
As we're into the game tonight, Greg Hire finds it now. Jervis operating late clock, 4 on the shot clock. Cotton has to fire. Big bucket, Bryce Cotton, and the foul. An extra possession of contesting the offensive glass. Jervis now going to work on Jawai. Nice little finish.
If you've ever met, absolute champion.
Hopefully not re-injuring his calf while he does it. And there's Nick Kay doing Nick Kay things, just running in transition. The Taipans this season, that triple from Newell makes it 3 of 4 to start the game. Great signs early for the Taipans.
Steindl in recent weeks, but the Snakes have keyed in on him. They've keyed in on that man.
It's a much better three-point shooting team than what we saw for the majority of the first quarter.
We see that floor spread there as Clint Steindl lets it fly and knocks it down. Hit one short on the second there. Offensive rebound right back to the reigning MVP, Bryce Cotton.
Oh, they can't get a good shot. They've still got the big guy called Nate Jarwai that they haven't gone into.
Nick Kay, the smaller Hall trying to contain him. Nick Kay just going to work in the low block.
Beautiful, looking like Kevin McHale down there.
The only thing missing was the spin baseline, and he had you covered.
Crafty, mate, crafty. Got to be, as the Wildcats to cut into that lead even more.
Big bucket for Greg Hire, just workmanlike.
Well, that's that grit we talked about. Look at Greg Hire. Not a supreme athlete like DJ Newell, but just put him in the blender there, took the bump, and he's pumped Greg Hire. And lovely to see him back healthy to take over. They take over.
Started to get going, hit his last 2 of 3. Trimble now with the job locking up Mitch Norton, able to change that shot, but there's Tom Jervis just doing the dirty work. Little offensive putback.
If they are going to go at Kay in the last minute and a half.
Great access there in the Chemist Warehouse coach's corner, and we mentioned Mike Kelly as Bryce Cotton just stone cold there, knocking down the triples. Cotton inside outside, now Hire has to shoot. Nick Kay went for the throwdown, couldn't get it to go. Lucky roll. Rim, the Wildcats off and running. Oh, Cotton going downhill. Look at the Jets.
My goodness, I think I need to have knee surgery just watching that play.
Nick Kay operating one out on low. There's the Kevin McHale pump fakes as Nick Kay, little lefty hook. 1 point game. Norton turns on the Jets. He gets on the rim. The Wildcats are in front. We'll see Clint Steindl about to check back into the game. Interesting wrinkle. Steindl as Nick Kay knocks it down. But that talent spilling over, needing a ninth team there to cater for all the Australian basketball talent. Oh, and Bryce Cotton with a tough finish hoop.
Come on now. Come on now. Have the Jets. Their little hesitation there takes large contact from Devon Hall and just overpowers him at the rim. A little hezzy there off the 2-foot stop for the kids watching at home to get the balance.
Fans needing to do it without their two leading scorers in Trimble and Newble for the season as Nick Cade stretches that Wildcats lead to 5. Last quarter, the Taipans on a 6-game losing streak, looking to turn it around against the top side here in front of the home fans. Indeed.
Well, that's when the pickup of Mitch Norton becomes really valuable, as we all know. He's capable, as we see him lay it up for a nice bucket there. He's more than capable of being a starter in this league.
Little 1-2 action now. Jawai going to work on Kay. Bryce Cotton, hands in the cookie jar, rips it off Nate Jawai, and they're off and running. The ball now in Cotton's hands. One out with Jared Kenny, his former teammate. The foul called, and the basket counts. The hoop and the harm for Bryce Cotton.
Let's find out who's got what, boys.
If you don't mind too, there's Mitch Norton just getting the Wildcats back in front. The Wildcats in control. Norton operating off the pick and the roll. Big bucket, Mitch Norton. Making away their chance at a Hungry Jack's cheeseburger. Trimble with the last thought. Oh, we still could have a game here. Bryce Cotton falls asleep, fouls him on the 3. Trimble with a free throw to tie the game up.
Our hoops up here.
We pumped up the matchup between Trimble and Cotton.
Locked back into the task at hand.
Oh, there's Tommy Jervis just slipping back door on Jawai for the throwdown.
Well, watch it here, the little two-hand flush from Tommy and just impeding the path of that player trying to inbound the ball. 3 more, Nate. I thought the refs have been really good for the most part this evening in a tough game to call. It's been physical out there.
His first points of the game coming with a massive 3 at just the right time.
Kay again to finish. Nate just having a hard time. We see Koenig, Drew and Walker on the floor. Their first game against their former team, the Wildcats. And there's the experience of Jesse Wagstaff.
Forward to this one. Sean Long had a game against the Sydney Kings in the loss. Can the Breakers stop the Perth Wildcats scoring over 100 points? It's Shea Ely with the ball to walk it up through the screen. Looking for the handoff as Kay gives it back to Cotton. Up high. Bryce Cotton hits the nice little jumble with Abercrombie on him.
That 3 ball with the same consistency he did last season.
Shots up. Shot is good. Has dropped, but he has been sharing the ball, and that's what he's been very good at, especially when he was with Melbourne United. As Kay left alone, the Breakers again happy to let the big man shoot the 3. Ready as Abercrombie has the defensive assignment on Bryce Cotton. Norton with a step. Wow, that's tough. Mitch Norton around one of the best shot blockers in the game, Sean Long.
Sean Long's a little bit affected by it.
Here's Jervis trying to clear out. Yeah, that's Tom Jervis. Methodical. Now here's Cotton. Wow, step back. Could have shot if he wanted, but it's just nice ball movement to find Jervis down below. And this is the last round in the NBL before roughly a 10-day break for most teams, as Kay felt like he got fouled.
Well, he was able to challenge the first one, still stayed on his feet and challenged the look that actually went.
Oh my goodness! The look, the block. Yeah, Jesse can't defend himself. He's currently tied up with Amani Moore. Cotton bangs that down, that's 3.
And just too much space. Got stuck on the screen.
Here comes Cotton. Good ball movement, and that should be a foul, and it is. It's vague with the and 1.
The entirety of the play there. You see Armani Moore just got knocked out by Reese Vague, and then Ty Wesley was left trying to defend by himself.
Thanks, Andrew.
As the Wildcats turn the ball over down courtside with Finn Delaney. A disappointing week for Finn Delaney. Out of this game tonight, out of the upcoming Tall Blacks fixtures.
They're building and one on my screen. I can tell you the Breakers lead. White. Nice move from Tariko White. Here's Kay. Kay gets the roll. That's beautiful from Nick Kay. To Ely. Here's long. Stripped by Tariko White. Beautiful hands. White. All alone. Tariko White. Second quarter bonanza for him.
John Long go up with strength and just cops it right to the face afterwards.
That is tough.
Nothing malicious. He's not looking good.
And he's got blood coming out of his forehead as well. He just coughed one right on the forehead, I think. And this is going to need some stitches.
Catches it up. A nice look from Sean Long for the triple.
Oh, Sean Long slowed that up. Is that going to count? Everybody's saying it should.
It should definitely count. It was off the glass.
Yeah, it was. Potted running downhill. Just screaming around the court.
Perfect.
And the Wildcats make them pay with nice ball movement. Tariko White looking at his options, shoots it, goes down, hits his three. Ty Wesley fouled him. That's his third, and Tariko White is going to go for a 4-point play opportunity to the line.
Second call on the Perth Wildcats early in the game.
White. Oh, that's feathery from Tariko White as well to that set, and they just fell asleep talking about what went wrong, and they get schooled at the other end on a leak out by Tom Jervis. One of the all-time observations from Casey Frank. Cotton's hit. Cotton kills him. Oh my goodness. Bryce Cotton hit by Corey Webster.
He just nails it. Here we see it. Half a look right in Corey Webster's face.
Kay spins baseline. Fires it to Wagstaff. Just too easy.
Perfect pass.
Kay. With Rajok. Oh, that's so good. That's so nice. And the league schedule is thrown up. Chris Bake blocks Corey Webster. And then Corey Webster picks up a foul. And
definitely would have busted those stitches open.
It's pretty grim. As you can see, he's filthy. Blood streaming. This is comes Norton. Cotton up high and in. Oh, get a fresh 14.
And another offensive rebound. The Wildcats have been gathering those at too high a rate.
Mismatch. Cotton bangs down a big three. 10 seconds. Here's Cotton. Working it on Ely. Rashad shows the double. Whips it inside. Turnover. More. Ely leaks. Ely to win it. Can't get it up. Game over. Overtime coming. It out. Ball moving around. Handoff to White. White gives it to Kay. That is nice basketball.
Well, Nick Kay created all that with an incredible screen on Thomas Abercrombie.
He's been huge. He'll be no bigger at Smile and Western Australian and Damien Martin, because Mitch Norton is so clutch at the moment. Tariko White with the ball, 9 on the shot clock. White, oh, that is just a killer. Oh, just a careless pass from Jared Weeks. Tried to look away, and it's Bryce Cotton that gets 2, and Bryce Cotton caught one on the hand on that layup.
For the Breakers in overtime.
Here it is, Amani Moore tracking back. Oh, he pinned his arm to the bottom of the backboard. That has got to hurt.
As we get this game underway. Abercrombie will get first touch. Here's Norton to Kay. Will take on Wesley. Decides to go into the post. The hook shot is okay. And they're off now. The Cats. Brand with the 2.
Perth. I'm sure he couldn't sleep good at night with that performance.
To the top of the foul line. Tariko White is the smooth. Scores a 2.
15-20.
Look away pass is good from White. And another shot from the corner for Nick Kay.
How happy would you be knowing coming into this game there's no Bryce Cotton, and it's a must-win for you? Like, to help.
Somehow Kay had plenty of space inside. He has to have 2 goes at it. And the second time, he drops it in for 2. A minute to go in the first quarter. Norton will take on the big man. Puts that one up, and that's a nice 2. Missed shots to start this second term.
Well, it's 1 for 6 early on in this game. We'll see Reese Veg step up. He's provided some big moments for this Wildcats team.
To Kay. Back to Norton. He has to shoot from long range. That one is good. Some loose shooting going on there from Reese Veg. Maybe Norton will decide to bomb it in again. And he drops a 3. Hit it back out. Steindl, he can't get a look at it. Here's high now to Steindl. Puts it on the floor with a little jump shot. That might get him going. He has really struggled in this game so far. Back from injury, just the 2 points. Good pass on that occasion, though. To Kay underneath the hoop for a 2. Screen set for Norton. He's trying to find his way in the key. White for 3. Finally, one lands for Tarico. The pass is good. We'll test out his arm here in Norton. Decides to pass. It was a good one to Kay. And it rattled around for another 2. Scoring.
That was a nice hesitation baseline shot.
A 2-guard lineup with Mitch Norton and Damian Martin out there. If Bryce Cobb's not able to come back. That's back into that zone, which was so effective in that first half.
There's Kay with a little 2.
New Zealand answers.
The pass is good to Brad. The hook shot even better from the big man. Are they good enough, Perth, to score points? Steindl. He is. White trying to create, looking for the pass off, decides to shoot. Good option from the elbow. Absolutely.
And that's exactly what we're seeing right now.
Tarico White will score the 2 through the foul. He'll go to the line. So maybe this is the time their import's going to stand up. Tarico, he has 12 now, 5 of 12 from the fields. But in this third term, Sean, he's been on target.
Well, we've seen that in the past earlier in the year.
He fair bit of it. That pass was a little awkward from Norton. 4 on the shot clock. Hire has to shoot. And Hire hasn't lost his touch while sitting on the bench. That was the biggest lead of the Breakers for the game. There's Norton, falls to the ground, but somehow just pops it back up to Nick Kay. There's the combo again. The handoff to White, to Wagstaff for 3.
Yesterday in a heartbreaking loss.
6 minutes remaining in the game. Here's Wagstaff. That one drops in.
Hard right, 1 dribble, bucket.
Norton tries to lay it in, but Kay, great rebounds.
See, I think that was just a pass to Nick Kay. Play through Corey Webster now. Starting to feel it a little bit. And if you're the Perth Wildcats, you play through Jesse Wagstaff.
Here's Kay to Norton. When do they inject those 2 boys? Here's Kay from outside. New Zealand need a timeout. Kay from outside 3. That's shorts. Here's Tarico. Whites.
Oh, Corey. Put your phone away. You're not going to be able to use it all week.
That'll go back into the hands of White. 1-on-1. Decides to shoot from long range. Terrific Tarico.
Because we were filming you at the ends, and this is a pretty good reaction. We're up 4, don't foul. Yeah, learned the hard way in Cairns, so I just had a quiet word to him.